When we explore the fascinating world of Buddhist traditions, few topics are as captivating as the relics said to have belonged to the Buddha himself. Among these, the story of Buddha's funeral and the subsequent distribution of his relics stands at the heart of religious reverence and cultural intrigue, shaping centuries of devotion across Asia and beyond. It is said that upon the passing of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, his followers mourned deeply, gathering to honor their teacher with elaborate funeral rites. According to ancient texts, the Buddha's body was cremated, and the ashes and remains were divided among several powerful kingdoms. This division was not a simple act. It required negotiation and, at times, contention, as each ruler wished to possess a piece of the revered teacher. The relics were distributed and enshrined in stupas, sacred monuments built to house them, ensuring that the Buddha's presence would remain close to his disciples. Among all the relics, the tooth of the Buddha has emerged as one of the most legendary and contested. The tale of the tooth relic begins in ancient India, where it was preserved following the cremation. Over centuries, this relic became the subject of many stories and miraculous events. Legends tell of the tooth's journey, how it was smuggled out of India by devoted followers to protect it from invaders and preserve its spiritual power. The tooth relic eventually arrived in Sri Lanka, where it became a symbol of legitimacy for local rulers. Possession of the tooth was seen as a divine right to rule, making it not only a religious artifact, but also a powerful political tool. Today, several sites claim to house the Buddha's tooth relic. The most prominent is the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic in Kandy, Sri Lanka, where the tooth is enshrined in a heavily guarded, ornate chamber. Pilgrims and tourists alike come from all over the world to pay their respects, often participating in annual festivals marked by elaborate processions and rituals. However, other locations also assert their connection to the relic. Temples in China, Myanmar, and even India claim to possess a genuine tooth relic, each with its own history and stories of miraculous protection and spiritual influence. This multiplicity of claims has led to both reverence and controversy. In some cases, disputes arise over the authenticity of the relics, with scholars and believers debating historical records, archaeological evidence, and the miraculous tales that surround them. The question of which relic is real often transcends the purely factual, entering the realm of faith and tradition. For many Buddhists, the act of veneration itself, regardless of the relic's provenance, is what matters most. Relic worship occupies a unique place in Buddhist culture. While the Buddha himself taught detachment from material things, his followers have found deep spiritual connection through these physical remnants. Relics are seen as conduits of the Buddha's wisdom and compassion, offering devotees a tangible link to the founder of their faith. Ceremonies surrounding relics are marked by offerings, prayers, and meditative reflection, fostering a sense of communal reverence and personal transformation. Different Buddhist traditions interpret the significance of relics in their own ways. In Theravada Buddhism, relics are venerated as embodiments of the Buddha's enlightened qualities. In Mahayana traditions, relics may be seen as symbols of the Buddha's presence in the world, inspiring followers to pursue their own path to enlightenment. Across all traditions, the stories of relics, especially the tooth, continue to inspire awe, devotion, and a sense of mystery that connects the modern world to ancient times. Ultimately, the history and ongoing legacy of Buddha's relics, particularly the tooth, reveal the profound ways that material objects can bridge the gap between faith and history, uniting communities in shared reverence and inviting new generations to discover the enduring significance of Buddhist culture.